Hey everybody, Bill Wilson here from the Oregon Ministry Network with one of my dearest friends, Boyd Powers, who is one of our executive leaders, specifically in the area of finance and administration here at the network. Most of you know him well. He also oversees missions, our world missions and U.S. missions efforts, which are really incredible for the state of Oregon. And so I thought we'd have a little conversation today about world missions. And Boyd, thank you so much for leading. You've been doing this for a number of years, not only leading, but prior to that, you were actually a missionary.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of years.
A lot of years. You served in Malawi?
Served in the country of Malawi, yes.
Yeah, some pretty exciting stuff going on in Malawi. A recent election of a new president who's been one of your best friends.
Yes. He was 25 and I was 27 when we first met. And we've maintained that relationship all through the years.
Talk to me a little bit about your theology with regards to missions.
My theology in regards to missions, God has called us to touch the world. And during this particular time, earlier this week, I was on a call with Tamara Henkes, and we were discussing the fact that the COVID virus has not eliminated our responsibility to take the gospel to the whole world. And part of my theology, Bill, it's going to take the whole church to take the whole gospel to the whole world, and we need to be diligent in what God's called us to.
Well, a great response, and it's good to remind us of that, because I think in these moments in our history, there's a tendency to look inward and forget about the outward. What are some of the exciting things that you're observing with regards to the mission effort here in the Oregon Ministry Network?
Well, I've stayed in contact with our team that's home on itineration. And it has been gratifying to hear story after story after story of churches and pastors who have stepped up and recognized the need. And our missionaries have done really well, given the challenges that we have.
Sure.
So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. So most of our missionaries are not able to do the traditional itineration or deputation. Some have been they've had to stay here. They have not been able to travel or to go to the country of their calling because of travel restrictions. What are some of the concerns that you have about some of our new missionaries?
Well, probably at the top of the list is, a few years ago we made a commitment to bend the sending edge of the Oregon Ministry Network. And our intent was to focus on those regions of the world where the gospel hasn't really taken root. And those are sensitive areas. And right now, for instance, we have 2 missionary families that are active in itineration who cannot go online. They can't post on social media. And so my concern is that our pastors are aware and conscious of that and take extra effort to reach out to them and work with them in innovative ways to give them an opportunity to present their ministries to their churches.
We have some extraordinary missionaries. Oh, yes. And even these newly appointed missionaries have a gift and a calling on their lives that's very evident. Yeah. And I agree. And I've found, even in these difficult times, back in the local church, sometimes we think, well, we're not going to make it here or there, but by giving to missions and being involved in missions, God always provides for the local needs as well.
He does. Yeah, I've experienced that personally. Yeah.
So I'm a pastor in Oregon, and I want to continue to be connected. What are some ways that I can make sure that I'm using our missionaries in even online services, those kinds of things? What are some recommendations that we can keep this momentum?
Well, the first thing I would say is our website, we list the missionaries who are currently available for services.
Great.
But for instance, right now we have 2 that we can't put online. Their faces can't be seen, their names cannot be stated. Okay. So all we need for you to do is contact us, and we can give that information, and then you can, our churches can work with these missionaries to arrange services that will work. And I know one of them has been concerned because the leadership in the area of the world they're from has said the country they're serving in has voice recognition and face recognition software that exceed anything any other country has. And so they're concerned, but there's still a way for them to be able to present their ministries to the church. So we just need to be aware of that and work together with them to achieve what we all want, and that is to see them on the field doing what God's called them to do.
Well, pastors and churches of Oregon Ministry Network, thank you for your faithfulness. It's an extraordinary opportunity we have. And again, as Boyd has said, there are available missionaries here that can help you in these unique times of communicating with your people. And with these that are in sensitive areas, contact us. We'll let you know how you can contact these newly appointed missionaries and how we can support them, get them to the field of their calling. God richly bless you. Thanks, Boyd, for joining us today.
Thank you, and thank you to all the churches and pastors. Pastor.